What's up? What's up? What's up? With all due respect, we are back. What about your friends? A continuation from last episode. Once again, this is Trav, the vet. Along with us, you know, we have Nikki Lou.
Right.
And the mastermind.
Word.
Rob, the entrepreneur.
Right.
So let's get into this, Rob.
Right. So, well, first of all, man, one of the first things I want to say is, man, so many times when we are speaking, man, we use our friends and family as examples, right? So I would be less of a friend if I didn't discuss how sometimes using them as an example could hurt what they got going on, if that makes sense. So even though sometimes when you're speaking, you're not intentionally meaning to hurt people or harm anything, sometimes it happens, And as a man, or in your case, Nikki, nice young lady, would you want to be an old hag?
I mean, it sounded like it was kind of hard for you to say that a little bit, but go ahead.
No, I'm kind of decent. But you always want to make sure that you treat your peoples with the utmost respect. So what I was going to tell y'all is that I'm going to start trying to, even if I use my friend as an example, I'm just not going to ever say their name.
I mean, no malice or intent.
Of course not.
But still, we still have to be mindful of what we say and what we do. And how
Facts.
we try to approach the situation and bring it to the public view. So
And that, my friend, is called accountability.
Accountability.
Right. So
and that's big for us and what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Especially a Sagittarius.
Man, no. Listen, I'm accountable for anything that I do in any way, shape, form, or fashion. That's just how I get down. But listen, one of the things that's kind of hot right now is, have y'all seen that thing on the internet? The fight that was at the concert last night?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is that what your post was about?
Yeah.
It's
What happened?
Yeah, so and this is, I don't know anything, I just know what I saw. I just know the videos. But anyway, so the facts of the matter was some girls was jumping one girl. Mm-hmm. And apparently that girl, dude, jumped in.
As he should.
So hold on. Just so we and our brand stay clear. We don't know the story behind it, so we're gonna say allegedly.
Right.
It's just
allegedly.
it appears to be
right.
That
Based upon the video.
Based upon the video,
there was one female that was getting jumped. Don't know these people. Don't have any type of relationship with any of them, top to bottom. But I will say one young lady was getting jumped. Apparently, I don't know whether it's her significant other, whether it's brother, whatever, but it was a male that jumped in to help her, right? And that male was...
He cleared it out.
He was sliding in
yes. He slid one that actually went into the straight lay down mode.
All right, so let's get on the topic, though.
Right, and this does play into relationships, so I wanted to
Right. We don't want to take it to... Let's talk about the scene and how it relates to what about friends, right? So for me, it's troublesome that, for one, it was a concert. For two, you go in groups to enjoy each other, right?
Facts.
So when something doesn't feel right, or who is going to be the person to step in and say, chill, or nah, don't do it?
Well, in my opinion,
too often
that comes
we
with
say
maturity, though.
Too often we say free the homies instead of saying homies don't do it.
Yeah, I mean that's a fact, right? But all of that comes with maturity, because there was an age that we interacted and we didn't care nothing about that either.
Were they young? Did they look young or older?
I mean, but everything's moving at light speed right now, so I be giving people credit even though they older. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't grow. Like, people are aging, of course. Like, that's natural. But people aren't maturing because you have This little box. Oh, let me show y'all the back of mine.
So let me see what you're giving.
Sponsor.
Yeah.
Who made that for you?
Yeah, my wife and kids got this for me.
Oh,
The barbers are sponsoring today. Plug the barbers.
cute. Okay.
But yeah, so it got all my kids and stuff on there. See,
That's cute.
Yeah.
But my thing is that we hold these young kids or young people real responsible these days, and we
They
forget.
look like they were adults though, right?
But I mean, okay, so I have a daughter that's 22 that I still don't consider her as an adult.
It's true.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
in this world, she grown.
Right. In this world, she's grown, but mentality-wise, I don't think that she's reached there yet. You know, like, I mean, people are just aging, but they're not maturing. If you ask them to do regular stuff,
But you know,
they can't do it as fast as we can.
It's based off your experience. Like if you,
Yeah.
you know, one thing I learned, like when I had my young troops in the Navy, I was so hard on them and so wanted them to be so great.
Mm-hmm.
But the standard across the military
It's not that.
is not, wasn't that. So if I'm holding them back to get these accolades and
Because you want them to be better.
because I wanted them to be better,
Right, yeah.
and the competition ain't so, you
Yeah.
know, then that's
So-
how I'm looking at it. You know,
All right,
I'm doing
so-
a disservice.
Yeah. I mean, so, all right, so just to kind of walk it through so we don't get off of that topic, it's like, in my opinion, that dude is supposed to slide everybody that's there. I might even slit a dude too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause he did slide a dude too.
He did.
Right?
I saw the dude
yeah,
first,
yeah.
and then he went to the
but,
girls.
But I might have slid everybody who's standing there with their cameras out and not attempting to break it.
That's my number one.
Yeah,
issue.
like,
Awful, yes.
like
everybody is recording
how you
rather
gonna watch?
than.
How you gonna watch a young lady get? I don't care what the girl did. You know, like,
it went too far. They should have broke it up before it even started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
those are the things that make me uncomfortable about this world. Right?
Yeah.
Those are the things that make me uncomfortable about traveling in packs. Those are the things that make me uncomfortable about having friends. Every one of those things make me uncomfortable, right? Because in my opinion, there's so many things that could have happened.
To prevent it, like it was.
I don't care whether the argument started 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Right? Once you see them people and you realize that you at a function that people got kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, my friend and her son was there. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's so many kids there.
Man,
Not only that,
my
you
daughter
got
was
kids.
there. My nephews was there. Like, I just was looking around, just thinking, these are like, you got little kids. These ain't.
yeah, they love Rob.
Yeah.
Not only that, you got kids to go home back to. Like you can't just be
This
out
is
here
embarrassing.
so
And them
reckless.
fights can go
Right.
left. Like
They
we
can go
see,
left
like,
real
you get
quick.
kicked in the head the wrong
Right.
way.
At a concert
And the
where
person dies.
Right, easy.
And now you got a murder and somebody
But
lost their daughter.
not just that. Then you have a person saying, "Well, y'all can't have this facility anymore for that type of
And you're
event."
messing everything else up.
Right.
Because you can't take bags in there for a reason now.
Right. So I hold people. Well, first of all, I hold the facility responsible because stop hiring just old ass people to seat people. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
when you
what
have
it
young
is.
people that actually, and I'm not trying to push old people out the door, but you have
but
people
it ain't
who,
the facility, it's the promotional
No.
managers, the group, and-
You have to have their people working the facility.
yeah, well, if they got
I
that
remember
going.
one time I had an event. It was downtown. I'm not going to say the facility. They made me hire. This particular company had a security team. They made me hire them. The people fought outside and inside for 20 minutes. Yeah. I had to break the joint up myself after I just was like, yo, man, this is just going too far.
But they had the police at the crowd because they ran down on me because we went to the Ozzy Brothers concert and I was smoking my vape pen and they came and found me at the bathroom and said, you can't smoke that vape pen.
But that's easy work. You know what I'm saying? They not running down on that dude who was sliding all them girls in there. You know, like
so how does this affect the friendship or relationship or
well, in my relationship, if
you let Shay get jumped, she gonna beat your ass.
Ain't gonna happen. I mean, you might brush up against Shay wrong, and I might slide you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like any. Well, first of all, don't touch my lady. You know, like, I don't care what circumstances we in. Don't touch my lady. All that walking behind her, you know, how people be putting their hands on her hip. Nigga, what you doing that for? You know, like, so that, don't touch my lady in any way, shape, form, or fashion, right?
Now, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Some of that is expected though. Like in big crowds where it's little walk room.
Do you put your hand on the dude's hip? So it's not expected.
Now you
it ain't no. You don't walk past no dude and put your hands on their hip and be like, yo, excuse me, partner. Nah, you don't do that. So if you don't do that to Ray and them, don't do that to my lady.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You feel me?
Hold on, I get what you're saying. But you saying don't touch her in any type of fashion. That's what I'm commenting on.
No. Unless you my family, you don't have no.
So it's either gonna be, ma'am, excuse me, or ma'am, can you get out the way? The whisper in the ear.
No, I mean, you don't have to be disrespectful to say, can you get out the way? Come on, so you trying to take it to the,
I'm just asking.
I would rather you say, excuse me. That's respectable. Like if I'm somewhere, I'm not putting my hands on nobody, lady. I damn near put my hands in my pocket.
Nah, I feel you.
I mean, but in clubs and shit like that, the dudes are. I had a dude bump me like.
Nigga, they trying to touch your butt, man.
Nah, they bump me like disrespectful.
Nah,
so
there's a difference between a person not. There's a difference between a person not seeing them.
Yeah, then that's what I'm saying.
No, there's a difference.
I say, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm trying not to say reckless stuff, but there's a difference of a person not seeing you, and there's a difference of a person seeing you and trying to get a feel on.
All right, so
I have a friend that's in club touching girls' butts.
You're gonna,
you know what I'm saying? You know, like that's a.
Hold on.
Say no name now.
So we getting back to
right.
We're gonna protect. We're gonna be the protector they want us to be.
That's right. And I don't care what she did. Right. I mean, I'm gonna correct it. You know, like not like she's a child, but we'll have a conversation about it. But there's no chance that they jumping on my wife.
Absolutely, I agree.
I mean, if it started, and I don't care if they got people with them, then we just a Royal Rumble until somebody breaks it up.
So what about your friends? Now go on the other side of that, the flip side. What about that group?
Okay.
From their perspective.
Exactly, and from their perspective, you know what? When whatever ensued first before the fight was created, your friend's supposed to say this ain't the place for it.
Now what if okay, your friend was on the receiving end of a jab?
Yeah. She got the jab because she was trying to help you.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, she was riding with you. I can respect that.
All right.
But all y'all lay down. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them friends got a good hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can still respect that they was trying to hold their friend down. I respect that.
Right.
You know, like, but. All right, because this
still
is how
cooler heads prevails.
Exactly.
And you gotta know to set you in, and you gotta know your environment, and I mean, some things just.
Because
we have to be able to take some things. Like, you just can't stand
whether
up.
my friends are right or wrong, if we in the mix of it, I'm riding with them. And then I'm arguing with them later to say, man, you was dead wrong. You know, like, you put us in a situation.
Nah,
yeah.
You know, like now the older that I get,
I don't think what I would do is I would try to diffuse the situation as much as possible. Yeah. Now, if I can't diffuse the situation, then we would have to, go.
If you're trying to diffuse a situation, and I'm standing there and I'm not saying nothing, and one of our other friends is being rowdy, and you trying to diffuse a situation and somebody slides you,
then we gotta go to sliding.
Before they can even pull their arm back, I'm already sliding them.
We gotta go to sliding.
Right? Yeah. And this is me at the age that I am now. I'm not saying that we automatically gonna win everything. No, but it's gonna be a rumble, because at that point you just gotta go where it goes.
You gotta go where it goes.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Now, hopefully it doesn't go that way, because I can pretty much talk myself through anything. You know what I'm saying? I can talk myself through conversations. Right. I can talk myself through arguments. I can talk myself through interaction with people that are becoming aggressive. You know?
Now, with that being said, before you even get to this concert, you really got to know, or anywhere, you really got to know who you're going out with.
That's why I don't go places.
You really got to know who you're associating with, your mindset, their reactions to certain situations. Are they easily aggressive or provoked? Yeah. You know, all of these things, you got to know who you're dealing with. So you just can't be out here with people.
Listen, I've told my wife, I tell my daughter now, I told my son, all of y'all are able bodies and y'all have your own vehicles. We ain't got no business riding with nobody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no business riding with nobody. I pay insurance on everything. You know, what about your dad? Your dad pays insurance on everything. That's the next topic. Right. So making sure that you good is to make sure that you good. Like, you just think because
so you don't have to be in certain situations.
Exactly. When you don't have to be in certain situations, everything can run a lot smoother with your life. Like before, when you're young, you don't want nobody calling you scary, pussy, whatever. Right. Right? But as you grow older, man, I don't give a damn what somebody calls me.
None of that stuff matters.
Listen.
It matters less.
If it does not matter to me at all.
At all.
Because if I feel uncomfortable, I start tapping my pockets. Hey, man, you know, like, y'all have a good evening. You know, blah, blah, blah. And I might mention, hey, yo, you might want to slide.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what happens, though, is these days everybody want to prove they're not scared.
Want to prove a point, want to be tough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's where it go wrong. Because somebody gonna try you. Somebody think they tougher than you. Somebody.
No, but think about
the energy that you bring in.
Right.
Is gonna be matched with that same energy all the time.
So think about how much wrong or how worse the situation could have been if just even if I'm standing there. Listen, right? So let's say that I'm standing there and this fight breaks out 10 feet away from me. And I have my child with me. Man, so I'm trying to get my child out the way, and then imagine
a ripple effect.
Imagine somebody bumps my child, because now the energy that I have is different. You know, like, and man, it could just go bad. I can just say that. You know?
And not only that, like, we all saw Astroworld, how that happened.
Yeah.
And the effects of, and rest in peace.
People just running from trying to get away from the fight, like
trying to get away, and then it could cause so many different things.
Yeah, because what people don't realize is that it's an argument and usually a fight, right? If it's me or any one of my dogs, it's probably a argument, an attempt to diffuse a situation, an argument. If it goes worse, it's a fight, and after the fight, then you hear shots. Like, that's the where people don't want to be at. You don't want to be at the shots, but you want to be standing around watching the argument and taping.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Like, once them shots is fired, you can't take them back.
Can't take them back. Your whole life changed.
I can imagine.
Whether it's the grave, whether it's the hospital, like your whole life changed instantly.
Right, but so in my opinion, my life begins to change
before you even get there.
Exactly, because I can't go home and tell my children that mommy was in there getting whooped, and because they was girls, I didn't help. That doesn't make absolutely any sense. Mommy got her eye as black as I don't know what because these girls jumped and all. I'm saying, stop.
I assess every situation before I get there, where I'm sitting, where I'm standing.
If it was going bad and the argument starts like that, you know what I tell Shay? All right, baby, let's go. Like,
we gotta go.
I'm gonna do everything that I can to diffuse it. All right, baby, it's time to roll.
Gotta go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and
even if Rod Wave haven't came on yet, it don't even matter.
I don't give a damn who's on stage.
Right, exactly.
Michael Jackson could be on that piece right then, and
we gotta go.
Yeah,
because it's not worth it.
Yeah. I mean, so what do you expect your husband to do?
Oh, he gonna slide them hoes. And that's a fact. Okay, we done been there and done that. He's flying bitches and niggas. Okay, just to let y'all know. With all that shit.
Right. Like.
All right. With that being said, we need to take this break.
Yeah. Definitely. So we'll get back with y'all in 1 second, man. Let's get to the bubbly.